everybody, just going to make a quick video today. I unexpectedly found a couple of items on Letgo and I picked them up after work. So just was looking through Letgo the other day and I saw this set of SK sockets on there for $100 and I was like, pretty fair price. I know they go for about $220 to $250 new, and used they're going for about $150. So I said, let me give it a shot and I'll offer $60. I offered $60 and the guy took me up on the offer. And they're in overall really nice shape, as you can see here. Standard size, weren't used at all, never touched like most modern socket sets. And the metric side has a little bit of wear, but nothing overly used. It's just a really nice comprehensive set. Starts with a 6mm all the way up to a 19, and then on the deeps it goes from the 10 up to the 19. And on the standard size, let's see, it's going to go from a 5/16 up to a 7/8, and that's on the shallow side. And on the deep side, it's going to go from a 3/8 up to a 7/8, and they're in really nice shape. I'm super thrilled with these, and you can tell it's been used. There's no doubt about it. You know, it's not brand new, but it is in really nice shape. The ratchet itself is the little bit older model, 36 tooth or 40 tooth. And they do make the replacement for this, and I think I am going to pick it up where it'll take it up to like an 80 tooth count. So he offered, I offered 60, he took it, and the next day I was going to pick it up, he said to me, is there anything else you're interested in? And I said, well, I don't see anything else on Letgo I'm interested in. And he said, well, I have other stuff. So I said, well, do you have a 1/4-inch set? And he said, I sure do. And he said he wanted about the same thing, $60 for it. And I said, I'll tell you what, I'll give you $100 for the both. And he was willing to do it. So I got the 1/4-inch set here, and it's a really nice set as well. I think this one has 45 pieces, and the 3/8 drive I think has like 49 pieces. This is a little bit more fine tooth than the 3/8 drive. And let's see the sizes on this one. So it goes from 3/16 on the shallow up to 9/16, which is a nice size. A lot of the 3/8 1/4-inch drive sets don't go up to 9/16. And then it goes from a 1/4 up to 9/16. And on this side with the metric, we're going to go from a 4mm up to a 15mm, and this is rare. I mean, all of my socket rails don't have a 15mm, so that is really nice to have. I want to say most of them don't even have the 14mm. That's left blank, or I put two other sizes on it. And a 15 once again on the deeps. So on the deeps it goes from 6mm up to 15mm. So $100 for both sets. This is a major upgrade from, I don't want to say it's an upgrade because my older ones are really nice, but just a more modern set. So here are my vintage SK socket sets. They're all standard, no metric. Older SK Chicago, as you can see from the branding there. Ratchet number 45170 is the same ratchet number in the modern set that I just got, as well as this set here. This set is a 3/8 set. It basically goes from 3/8 up to 7/8, all 6-point, and it's pretty much all original, the sockets in there. This one has a little bit more of a mix match with some of the newer SKs that looks like they've maybe been warrantied out. What I really like about this set is the original spinner. I love spinners. Maybe one day I'll show you the spinner collection I have. I have a good amount of 1/4-inch spinners. This one actually starts out 1/4-inch drive, and it changes to 3/8 drive, I want to say around 7/16, and it also changes to 12-point when it gets to 5/8. And I'm not sure if it was that way from the factory, but I'm pretty sure it was, because I got this from an estate sale in a homeowner's house that seemed like it wasn't really messed with. Has the deep sockets in it, a 13/16 spark plug ratchet. So I love the old vintage ones. My dad just gave me this old vintage set the other day. It's a metric. It's not as old as those, obviously. It's plastic, and it's from the 90s or 80s. And then I was trying to pieced together this SK set, which is a 3H drive, and I'm almost there. It's got a couple mismatched. I think that's a gear wrench. And there's a couple others in there that aren't SK, and I got a couple holes still that I'm trying to fill in. That's why I was really excited to get those two all-encompassing complete sets. So you can never have too many SK socket sets, and I have a lot more SK sockets, but not too many more in the actual sets, and I really like the sets for just collecting and keeping them all together. Hopefully you enjoyed my Letgo purchase here. If you've never used Letgo, it's an app. They do have a lot of tools on there. You just got to be selective, be cautious when you're on there, read the reviews. If somebody doesn't have a lot of reviews that's positive, you probably just not worth your time. If somebody lives outside of your area and it just don't seem right, it's just not worth it. But I've sold many things on there, many tools, as well as had luck buying a lot of tools on there. So, that's about $450 at retail and probably about $250 to $300 used. And I got it for $100. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe.